What is up, you guys? It is your boy John here from Puma Plow. Welcome back to some more Farming Simulator 19 here, of course, on Lakeland Vale. Hey, nailed it, second try. Oh wait, you guys didn't see the first try. I edited that out. I said plains and simple. I don't know why. For some reason, plains and simple is the one that is stuck in my brain. Still from 17. I don't know why. Anyway, what is up, you guys? Welcome back. Hope you guys had a good weekend. It is, well, Sunday night for me, Monday for you guys. Hope it was well. Hope it was a good weekend. It's a decent weekend for me. It was actually a really good weekend, actually. Shouldn't lie. Just saying. It was a good weekend. But anyway, I'm glad you guys saw the canola in my auger wagon, because I sure did not. I didn't see it at all until it was, you know, why won't the combine unload? I don't understand. So I appreciate you guys checking that out. Rob with the notification squad, appreciate you. And there was a new guy in the comments. Oh my goodness, welcome in new people. I just, it's so good. It's so good. I appreciate you guys leaving those comments in the last video, and hey, leave them down below. I'll talk about them in the next video. Let's see, there was another comment. At 7 minutes in, the baler, yeah. So is it better to leave them big rows or small rows, or is it better to rake them up and put them into big rows? Because, I mean, which, you're still having to bale the same amount, so I don't know which way is actually better. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to make you think here. I don't know. Or I'm trying to figure it out. I don't know which way is better. What I think I'm going to do next time, though, to be completely honest, is just start the mower, let the mower finish, steal the course from the course play for the baler, and then while the baler is baling, I'll be there with the bale mover, because you see, that's going to be the issue, is the moving of the bales, because the bales are going to get in the way. The other thing I figured out, and I think I said it in the last video, but if you come in here to the shop, I really, honestly, I don't want to wrap bales manually. I'll be honest. If I'm going to do it, I don't want to use the bale wrappers. And that's why I had this, or, you know, you guys know I had this John Deere baler, which I didn't realize at the time, but that is a 25,000 liter bale. So obviously not very legitimate. The baler that we're using now is 4,000 liters. So you'll see where that's an issue here in a second, I swear. I want to get this all emptied out and we can start something working here. Fertilizer? Probably fertilizer next. We'll get to that in a minute. I want to get field work done, and then I'm going to go work on bales. Because I was actually kind of hoping, and it didn't work out, obviously. That's why this video is not that. But one of these times when I do the baling, I will do a high-speed video for you guys. I think that'll be fun. I enjoy high-speed videos. I just have to, like, kind of plan that out a little bit in advance, you know? But, yeah, with the busy weekend, I just didn't have an opportunity. We, let's see, Saturday I streamed like all day and all night. I streamed 10 hours on Saturday, and that was good. And after that, I was just done and wanted to get away from the computer. I won't even lie. But Sunday, got up and finished out the little bit on the farm video, which I'm really glad. It seems like you guys like that video. I don't know. If you guys haven't seen it, it was posted yesterday. Right here on this very YouTube channel, so go check that out. On the farm, episode 169. And yeah, so Sunday we went to the farm. It was Father's Day here in the States. That's not a thing everywhere the same day, is it? I don't think so. It might be. I'm probably wrong, but anyway, yeah, so we went to the farm, and we were actually going to surprise my dad with like the rest of the family coming down, but it didn't quite work out that it was a surprise. Somebody has a big mouth and told him not gonna name names. Brother, you know who you are. He's not watching this video, it's okay. But yeah, so Dad was not surprised, obviously, because he knew everybody was gonna show up, which it was cool. It was cool getting everybody down there, and everybody that's in town, that is, because not everybody's here per se, because like I have a brother that lives in Florida, a brother that lives in Georgia, so obviously they didn't attend, but they did call him today, which was nice. And I had a lovely chat, I guess. I don't know. I haven't talked to Dad about his chats. that he had. I know for a while he went and disappeared at the farm, but he was talking to my brother. I think he was talking to Florida brother that time. He was gone for like half an hour or something. He was actually sitting outside on the lawnmower talking to my brother is what he was doing. But anyway, I digress. But we did in the pumpkin patch. We have a fantastic pumpkin stand going right now, guys. It's so good. It's so good. Okay, let me check my field. I don't know what it needs. I don't think it's not going to need any lime or anything. So it needs fertilizer. It needs fertilizer, and that's going to have herbicide in it. So what if we get fertilizer in the pellet? Why don't we do that? Unless that has lime in it still. It might have lime in it. In fact, I bet it does have lime in it. In fact, I know it's going to have lime in it if I could hook up to it. Yeah, we'll change this to fertilizer pellets. I think that'll be good. But we had a really good stand of pumpkins. Very, very happy with that, which is great. I think it's that button right there. There we go. Great stand on the pumpkins. We are very, very happy and grateful for that. We did do some replanting today. And then actually next Sunday we will have to go through and finish planting. I think we're going to do it next Sunday, maybe the Sunday after it, probably next Sunday. Go through and finish planting because, you know, you have different maturity dates, so you can't plant everything at once. And, yeah, so we want them to all be ready at the same time, but we can't plant them all at the same time because, you know, it just doesn't work like that. So there's that. All right, I'm gonna go around probably, let's go 3 times. Why not? Hit our auto width. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. There we go. And then we'll tell them to go to the first waypoint. And then see again, I'm not using, I don't need to use all the lines. I don't know. I like it with lines, but I also liked it with, I should say I like it without the lines, but I also liked it with the lines. Either way, it doesn't really bother me, to be honest. So, jump in our Carnbine. And let's get him just off the side of the field. I don't really care where he goes for now. Just off the side of the field. I guess we actually have to work dirt this time, too. What are we going to work dirt with? We got a little cultivator there, I guess. We'll have to use that. All right. I want to get to baling. I don't want to mess with the field too much more. I want to get to baling. I think we have tractors down there. So I was going to try to rake with, yeah, I was going to try to rake with the, oh, what you doodle, the V-rake behind this thing. And it just, course play, it was not getting along. It was not getting along at all. So I don't know what to tell you on that one, but it just wasn't working. But here's the issue with 4,000 liter bales, which, you know, it's not that big of a deal. But there's bales everywhere. Okay. There's bales everywhere. So that's the issue with the 4,000 liter bales, is they're just lousy thick out here. And we'll go ahead and clean up this first trailer load, and then we'll get to the baling process. Like I said, I was gonna rake it all and then use that same course to bale. It was not good. It was not good. So I stopped that baler or the rake like midway. Obviously the rake was on this tractor, so definitely had to stop. Had to shut it down, you know. I'm just saying. But let's get one load of bales sold. Assuming, I don't know what a good price is. I haven't really paid attention, to be honest. Let's see. That would be silage. And where's that going to be? Way up, way. Is it that much of a difference, though? Wait, I was looking at the wrong crop. Wait, what? It's not really that much of a difference. We'll just sell it. We'll just sell it at the barn. It's so much closer. I'm just saying. Maybe if I had a bigger, faster, like JCB or something. We'll just, you know. Yeah. We'll sell them here at the homestead. Not a big deal. But this bale mover, at least, this is from the Anderson DLC, which I don't use much of the Anderson DLC, to be honest. This thing's pretty decent, you know. It holds a lot of bales, so And it was not that expensive, so there is that. And the speed's actually not terrible. I was a little worried about the speed of it. It's not, when it goes to put that third bale up there, it's a little slow, but it's also got to move the bales back, so therefore it's doing multiple functions, you see, so not a big deal. But here's the issue with round bales for me, especially on this field. We're gonna be finding them in this wood line, guys. That's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. Oh, and Rob, you said something about like not modifying the map too much. I agree. I don't think I want to do it too much. I might cut some trees down, like you said, for camera angles. Clean up some trees here and there, but for the most part, I don't think I'm gonna go too crazy in the tree cutting department, you know? I'm just saying. I don't think we're gonna go too insane on that one. Well, I need a bigger tractor, guys. Of course, in real life, it's pretty heavy. So, all right, let's go run a load of bales, because that seems like something fun to do. Next time, guys, I will automate the baling process 100% guaranteed. Okay, I will do it. I don't know why. It's just like the 5 head didn't really kick in on this go round of baling. Okay. I also thought that the rake would work better, but that rake, it was not having it. So actually, you know what? Before I forget about it, let's come in here to least, and we're gonna get rid of it, because we will not be using a rake next time we bale. Not at all. Oh, I need to take off the pillar thingy, huh? Come on, autosave. Thank you. All right, let's unload these right here. Unload them. Maybe. Here we go. 115,000. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I probably could have gotten more, obviously, if I went up north, but that's okay. The other thing I wanted to look at really fast while we're here. Okay, that doesn't have... I probably won't pull the baler, right? No, all I gotta do is steal the course. That's all I gotta do. All I have to do is steal the course, and we'll be golden. I'm just saying, we will be golden. I kinda, honestly, I want to buy a tractor, guys. I want to buy a kind of utility chore tractor like the 6M, but maybe with a little more horsepower. We'll keep the two 8Rs probably for the other field, like field work, you know? Not really the chores per se. That's what I'm thinking. Because like this 6M, it'll run the baler, it does my spraying, which is fine. I have to keep something with skinny tires for doing my spraying. Or I could cheat and just spray right after I plant and not let the crops grow, which is tempting. It's an option. It is an option. But anyway, I digress. We'll keep the 6M. I kind of want to get another tractor, and I kind of honestly wouldn't mind going and looking in the mod hub, because like there's some decent stuff in the mod hub. I was kind of glanced around the old mod hub the other day a little bit, and there's some interesting stuff in there. Just saying. All right, I know this tractor's overkill for this baler, but it's what I had. It's what I had available at the time when I wanted to do this, because technically the 6M was actually raking the other day when I started this when I started manually baling. So there is that. I do really like this baler though, with the auto unload and everything. You don't have to, yeah, I actually really do like the baler. But like I said in the previous video, I don't know if a $15 DLC was worth a baler. I'm just saying. Anyway, so back to the farm stories, because like, dude, the farm, we'll talk about the farm. A lot of boring, mundane stuff happened at the farm today. I cut the grass. Things that aren't filmable for on the farm. I cut the grass. The family came down, like I said. We ate pizza. We sweated a whole lot. It was very sweaty today at the farm. Very, very sweaty today at the farm. And so that was no fun. But it's part of being at the farm, right? It happens. It was cool to hang out with my niece and two nephews were there, so That's always a good time hanging out with him. And the little guy, he's like 2.5 ish. He's just adorable. It's just adorable having down there at the farm. He's so funny. So there's that. But yeah, I don't know. We replanted those pumpkins. I sprayed some Roundup. Oh no, I'm gonna get California, or not California. I'm gonna get cancer if I go to California. I sprayed some generic glyphosate today. Oh no. We don't use real Roundup. We use generics. Not gonna lie. Way cheaper. Way cheaper. So there's that. Sorry to anybody from California. My apologies. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think there is an issue with Roundup. We use it because it works, not because I like it. And, you know, like anything else in life, if you are improper in your handling, we'll say, then yeah, I feel like it could cause an issue. Now, I'm not saying that I'm the best person in the world when it comes to handling it. I don't wear gloves, but I also don't touch the stuff. You know, I distance myself as much as possible from it. Just saying. And like, I don't drink Roundup. I don't spray if it's windy. You know, there's some common sense in life here, you know? And I feel like with the whole Roundup thing that common sense, that a lot of people don't have anymore. And, you know, I try not to like get any of it on my skin. That's for sure. And if I do, it's immediate soap, water, wash, that kind of stuff, you know? So there is that. There is that. But yeah, sprayed some Roundup. I sprayed, what did I actually spray? Oh, we have what we call the neighbor's road. And it's actually the road that used to go between my farm and the old farm that used to be next door that they've since tore down. But they left a little bit of the field road over there because it's a good place for them to park their trucks and stuff during like harvest and planting and fertilizing and all that stuff. They park trucks on it, right? So they're not in the way of our lane or whatever. So, you know, because they got to park grain trucks and straight trucks and all kinds of trucks. And so they left it, and they do a decent job of maintaining it. I won't lie, but they've been busy, and we've been mowing it. We like to just keep it mowed down at least, if nothing else. And yeah, I noticed today when I was mowing it that. Sorry, clear my throat break with the button on the go XLR so you guys don't have to hear it. I noticed today that while I was mowing that it was either all this weed we call road tax, which just absolutely annihilate like smaller tires on like wagons and carts and God forbid a bicycle. Oh, forget it. Any of that kind of stuff. We have anything with like thin tires. We are like very adamant about where it can and cannot go at the farm because of the road tax. They put out little stickers, you know, little, almost like a sand burr, I guess you could call it, but we call them road tax, and they're a little viney little plant, and then they have yellow flowers like crazy. And if you see the yellow flowers, you definitely need to get the Roundup or 2,4-D. 2,4-D will actually knock them pretty good. But you need to spray them with something immediately or go home out or something, because once they're blooming, that means they're setting on, and it's terrible. Anyway, we've done over the years, we've been very aggressive when it comes to the road tax, as we call them. And in our lane, like we pretty much have them cleaned up in our lane, but in this other road, apparently they must have gotten out of hand last year after the flood is the only thing I can figure. Or there's just that much seed in the ground still. But when I was mowing today, I was like, oh dear God, they're everywhere. That and the dreaded water hemp. Now, any of you that have been around a farm, you probably know what water hemp is. It is one of the most aggressive weeds out there as far as I'm concerned. And the big problem with water hemp is it is pretty well around here, at least. It is Roundup, and it's starting to become Liberty resistant, which Roundup, obviously you guys know what that is, but Liberty's another herbicide that they can spray on the crops to knock out the weeds. And especially on soybeans, which, yeah, That's another whole story with the glyphosate, or not the glyphosate, but the dicamba and all that. But the Liberty spray, which I'm sure there's a more like technical name for that, but that's just what we call it. We don't have access to that. We don't use any Liberty spray because we don't have applicator licenses and stuff like that. But yeah, it's starting to become Liberty resistant now. So it's just like this weed is going to take over the world. And see, in our area, and I'm sure this has happened in other places, but over the years, of course, it's going to plop that bale right where I don't want it, right? It'll roll downhill. That's okay. In our area, there have been some farmers, and I'm not naming names. I'm not going to like even use code names or anything, but like there have definitely been some farmers that like to cheat on their chemical. And you know, when you're spraying like grass, you can do that. You can cheat on your chemical a little bit and maybe not quite put in all the Roundup that you should, and put in like, you know, 3/4 of the Roundup you should, you know. Instead of like 2.5 ounces to the acre, you could put in like not to the acre, to the gallon. You could put in like 2 ounces to the gallon, you know, kind of cheat a little bit, save some money, which is great. But all it did was make Roundup resistant weeds. And that water hemp is just ferocious. I will have to talk about water hemp in a video on the farm this summer, because I'm sure we're going to run it. There's going to be a patch of water hemp somewhere that I can film. So I'm sure I'll run across the patch of them, and they get like almost woody stalks. Like they get real tall when their stalks are real big around, and like we've actually had them so bad out along our lane that Dad and I will actually go out there in the summer and hoe them out. And sometimes it's like not even a hoe. It's like I need an excavator to dig these things out so we can actually kill them. It's awful. It is absolutely awful. It's the worst weed. So God forbid, you know, water hemp gets out of control any more than it is, because like it's just awful. It's terrible. And I know a lot of the farmers, they're, you know, it's a big topic that they all talk about, like trying different chemicals and products, and you know, what can we do to knock these water hemp, because we got to do something, kind of thing. All right, bring up our course play, go to the other guy. He's done. And we should probably be using our tractor duals for like our tillage and stuff, but the hayfield's wet, so we need flotation, right? Oh dang it, I forgot. I need to I'm gonna change it right now. I want to change it back to where they don't buy stuff. I had it set to where they would buy, but I don't want that. I want them to actually use what's in the spreader, you know. At least I think that's a cool way to go at it, right? All you cool cats and kittens out there. Carol Baskin here. I still have not watched that series. Have you guys watched Tiger King on Netflix? I need to watch it. I've been talking about watching it for a long time, and I just haven't watched it yet. So I really should. Tiger King. Carol Baskin and Joe Exotic or something. I don't even really know. All right, this is actually a decent sized cultivator, isn't it? Wow. Wow. You can really dance. All right, same thing here, guys. We're going to use the course play. The big reason for me using course play, by the way, with stuff like this, is that there's trees right there. So if I just hire him out here in the field going back and forth, he's gonna hit them trees every single time, and I don't want that. So that's why we use course play. So there's that. All right, course play guy is good. He should be running just fine. Let's make sure. Yeah, puts it in the ground and locks on his course and sets his I was gonna say his GPS, his cruise control, and away he goes. All right, back to probably to pick up bales, because now they're in my way. For the going back and forth rows, they're going to be in my way now. So plus before they roll away, you know, they might get away. Oh, gotta turn the thing on, don't I? 5 head. Gotta turn the thing on, guys. Gotta turn the thing on. But that's all right, I guess. All right, it happens. But yeah, water hemp are just evil. I can't even tell you like one water hemp plant, how many seeds it can produce too. Like the ground will just be black around a water hemp like plant with seed. Like it's disgusting, to be honest, how much seed one plant can make. And some places they'll be like hundreds of water hemp. I'm just saying, it's awful. And I'm sure there's another name for water hemp as well, but I know a lot of, you even hear like the YouTube farmers like, well, Nick Welker and I have talked about water hemp when he was in playing Farm Sim with us. That one time when we were playing on his map, actually, the Welker Farms map. But yes, in case some of you may not know that, Nick Welker himself, I have talked to. And I played Farm Sim with him, and I was very like humbled by that. It was very cool. We were playing his map, and he was going around from stream to stream saying hi, and he's like, hey, can I join you guys? I'm like, well, yeah, absolutely. And so he like came in our team speak, and in our game, he got our mods downloaded, and he was hanging out in the game with us, and it was awesome. For those of you that don't know it, the video's on the channel. I forget what it's called. Something Nick Welker. And I believe I name dropped. I'm not gonna lie. I think I even asked him. I was like, "Can I name drop?" He's like, "Yeah." So super cool guy. You can tell he's like really down to earth and really just a good guy. You know. You can just tell that. I talked to him for like 45 minutes or an hour that night, and it was good. It was good. It was a good conversation. Good comms, as we like to say. Good comms. Oh man. Speaking of good comms, the let's see, last Thursday. Yeah, last Thursday during the day, I streamed Fortnite, and that video's coming out this week. I did not edit any of the language out. I didn't really say anything bad, but the people I was playing Fortnite with were little potty mouths. You know who you are if you're watching. Little potty mouths. Kind of wouldn't mind playing Warzone on stream, to be honest. I haven't played any Warzone this weekend. I didn't play any of this over this weekend, but I had a ton of fun playing that the other day, and actually wouldn't mind firing up on one of the day streams maybe this week and playing some Warzone. Gotta make sure or see if Carson's computer works, because like it'd be fun to have him in there. He's good at those games. So we need some good players on the team. Make me look worse actually, but help the team. All about the team play. Just saying. So like those trees back there, by the way, probably that whole row would go, just because they're annoying. Not gonna lie. Those are annoying trees to me. So yeah. All right. So you guys get the gist. I am going to actually, I think I'm going to play ahead a little bit, because it's Sunday night for me right now. And Monday I would have time to play ahead. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So I think we'll be back, guys, with another round of mowing. And this time I will redeem myself with the next round of mowing. And we'll be cranked up for another harvest too. And I want to buy a tractor. That's the question for the video, guys. Either an in-game or a mod hub tractor. What do you guys think? I want something to work with over here in the hayfield, where I could have, say, this 6M baling and then be picking up bales with it, but have my two other tractors, the 8Rs, for the field work, because a field's probably not too far off in the future as well. So yeah, because then we'll have more field work to do. So let me know, either in-game or mod hub. Probably stick with like in-game, maybe. I don't know. I wouldn't mind going in the mod hub and doing some looking. There's some cool stuff in there, I'm not gonna lie. So let me know what you guys think. What tractor should I buy? Because baling with a little round baler with an 8R is just, that's an 8400 too, with duals all around. It's just a little overkill, and like, say we had another field, he could be like planting right now, while the other one's working dirt. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. What tractor should we buy? I think I want to buy a tractor and then a field next after that. Those would be that's kind of my priority list. Plus I have grain to sell too, but we'll hold on to the little bit we have for now. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching another I was gonna say On the Farm. No, another Lakeland Vale by Stevie. Thank you guys so much. Have a great rest of your day, and as always, toodles.